evening, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Hornets Hockey Network, your one-stop shop for all things Hornets hockey. My name is Rob Finger, alongside our videographer, Fu-Mei Tung, and we're back again for another exciting edition of Hornets hockey, this time in Skaneateles. Yes, your Hornets have returned to the Finger Lakes to face off against the Lakers of Skaneateles. Now, as we get into our scouting report, we'll see how this match is stacking up, and maybe stacking against your Hornets. Almost exactly a year ago, the Hornets' true regular season started in much the same way as this one. They faced off against the Lakers of Skaneateles, who at that time were reigning state champions, due to the fact that in 2021, there was no state or sectional tournament. That game ended with a score of 8-1 in favor of the Lakers. However, there were upsides to this game. The day before, the Lakers had faced off against the similarly fearsome West Jenny Wildcats, but had not allowed a single goal against them, finishing with a score of 3-0. The fact that the Hornets had scored a goal, courtesy of Walker Thompson, was a feat in and of itself. I believe that this is the Hornets' goal in this game. Don't leave this building without a goal. But with players like Henry Major still looming on the side of Scan, that may be a challenge. We talked to the Lakers head coach and asked him if he had 3 keys to his team's success. Here's what he had to say. Key number 1, play with pace. Key number 2, good communication on ice. And key number 3, get in front of the net. On the side of the Hornets, their challenge, while daunting, may not be impossible. With the new faces like Tyler and Drew Main lighting up the ice, and returning players like Joey Laveroni and Charlie Lorraine eager to leave their marks, they will play hard as ever to surmount this challenge. We talked to head coach James Wisnowski and asked him what his 3 keys were to his success in this match. Here's what he had to say. Key number 1, score goals. Key number 2, high intensity. And key number 3, force the issue. After all that, it's time for the main event. It's time for your starting lineups. Starting in goal for the Skaneateles Lakers is number 30, Chad Lowe. Starting at defense, number 5, Andrew Falkenberg. Also at defense, number 16, Jeffrey McCrone. Starting at forward, number 15, Jack Torrey. Also at forward, number 17, Andrew Gaglione. Lastly at forward, number 9, Henry Major. And now the starting lineups for your FM Hornets. Starting in goal, number 31, Chris Finger. Starting at defense, number 12, the captain, Charlie Lorraine. Also at defense, number 14, Ryan Tonkovich. Starting forward, number 5, Nico Capriati. Also at forward, number 18, Colden Ives. And lastly, starting forward, number 26, the animal, Brady Moore. The boys are buzzing as we get set for this electric matchup. Who will take the victory in the Finger Lakes? Will the Lakers sink the Hornets, or will the Hornets fly above the waves? All that and more will be determined here tonight. And the only place to watch all the action is here on the Hornets Hockey Network. It's Lakers versus Hornets as we get set for game time. And with those opening ceremonies, another exciting edition of Section 3 hockey will commence. And if one-page player-only ESPN's predictions are correct, the two best goalies in Section 3 will start on either side of this ice. Chris Finger, number 31, for the FM Hornets, and Chad Lowe, number 30, for the Skaneateles Lakers. Both of them are fantastic goalies, no doubt. However, in the past, they have been a goalie pairing for the Valley Eagles a few years ago. But who was preferred in that point? Well, it was Chris Finger. But that does not matter as we get set for puck drop, and it's won back by Skaneateles over to Andrew Falkenberg. McCrone able to get it into the FM Hornets end. Down in the corner, Brian Tonkovich sending it across over for Brady Moore. Moore looking to get it out. A big hit from Andrew Gaglione as Charlie Lorraine trying to get that out. Falkenberg keeping that in. Getting it in for Skaneateles. He shoots, and it goes wide of the net. Jack Torrey and along the boards. At the top of the circle, he comes out, giving it towards the corner, up to McCrone at the point. McCrone sending it back into that same corner. Torrey with it behind the net there, facing some pressure from Charlie Lorraine. Golden Knives now putting on some pressure. McCrone losing it at the point. Nico Capriati putting on some pressure. Neither of them are able to get it due to Capriati's hit. But Skaneateles coming in quickly. Henry Major sending it across, but no Laker will get that. And it's shot right into the FM Hornets bench for a stoppage. And boy, am I at least satisfied with this game so far, simply because there are 3 periods. Those last 2 scrimmages, if you had joined us, being 2 halves with 3 power play drills, I could not deal with that. Winning that faceoff there, Skaneateles sending it up to the point man. Point man shoots, and it's deflected, and it goes wide of the net. FM just trying to get it out. Walker Thompson putting on some pressure to Sean Kerwick. He puts a hit on. Kerwick still with the puck. Looking to do something with it. Comes around the net in tight, but Michael Leduc is able to get it out for the Hornets, and that will go all the way down. That will be an icing. 15:41 left to go in this first period of play. Still no score. Face off to the left of Chris Finger's net and the FM Hornets end. Taking that face off, Drew Main. Face off tied up. One back towards Skaneateles, but it's Joey Leveroni for the Hornets who has his stick on it, coming up the boards. He's able to enter the zone. He still has that puck. He sends it towards the center, but Chad Lowe will cover. Face off to the left of Chad Lowe in the Lakers' end. One to the side towards the goal there. And Jack Bobbitt getting it around there for the Lakers. Down in there. Drew Main, though, intercepting it in the corner for the Hornets. Takes it behind the net, gets a little tripped up there. And Skaneateles will work to get it out of their zone. Trying to keep that in, though, is Walker Thompson. The Hornets will keep that in, courtesy of Tyler Main. But getting that back out are the Lakers, and that will be an offsides. No, sir, you do not have a breakaway. 15:02 left to go in this first period. It is already speeding up. Face off at the center. Taken by Golden Knives and Gaglione. One back by Skaneateles. McCrone coming in. And that will be yet another offsides for the Skaneateles Lakers. Perhaps they're a little bit eager to get in the zone. Face off of the neutral zone on the opposite side of the Hornets bench. Tied up in the middle there. And one back by Nico Capriati, who took it quickly. And that will be a penalty on the FM Hornets as Nico Capriati's stick got right in the skates of a Laker. The Lakers will come the other way with it. Still in the FM Hornets end. 6-on-5 now, as they're inclined to do. Jack Torrey with it at the top of the circle. FM trying to get possession of it, and they do. And that will be a tripping call on number 5, Nico Capriati. 2 minutes in the box. .14:32 left to go in this first period. The Hornets are down on a penalty kill. Face-off one back towards Skaneateles Lakers. Coming across there, Andrew Falkenberg gives it over Henry Major. Back to Falkenberg. Falkenberg walking across the top. Back to Major at the top of the circle. He shoots, but it gets off a defender there, and it goes behind the net. A big hit there coming from one of the Lakers. Back out to the top for Falkenberg. Down for Henry Major. He sets it towards the center. Save made by Finger. And already a quarter of this penalty has been killed off. Face off to the right of Finger. One back by Skaneateles again to Falkenberg at the point. Sends it into the corner, but Charlie Lorraine for the Hornets will send that way out. Chad Lowe will stop it behind the Skaneateles Lakers net, but he passes it out far to Jack Torrey. Torrey, though, choosing to go back into his own end. Sends it over for Andrew Gaglione. Over for Andrew Falkenberg. Falkenberg entering the zone. Into the corner. Looking over his options from there. Still on the boards. Faces some pressure from Charlotte Lorraine. Will Sanzone now coming in to help. It goes over for Carter Corbett. Major up for Falkenberg at the top. Over for Gaglione at the circle. Shoots. Save made by Finger. He turns it away. And Sanzone will ice that down for the Hornets. And already half of this penalty has been killed off. Jack Torrey tried to hand it over for Henry Major there, but the Hornets sending it way back into the Skaneateles Lakers end. Lakers giving it over to McCrone. McCrone over to the side there for Henry Major. Major getting some pressure put on at the blue line, but still he comes entering the Hornets end. He shoots, and it's off the pipe. And it goes out of play. And the score will stay at 0. Face off to the right of Chris Finger. 19 seconds left to go in this penalty. I'm guessing Skaneateles wants an opportunity quick as Testa puts a shot on, but it's gloved up by Chris Finger. $12 seconds left to go in Nico Capriati's penalty. Oh, and the referee is enforcing. The whistle had already been blown. So the current players on the ice must stay. Tying that up in the middle there, the Hornets. Taking it now, Teddy Smart. Sending that all the way back around, and it gets out of the zone. And that penalty will be all but killed off here. And we will return to even strength. Casey Morrissey defending that behind the net, but he gets it up for Sutton Perro. Kennedy out for his fellow teammate there. Sends it towards the center, but it doesn't get on net. Out to the point man. The point man, though, losing that. Number 13, Sutton Perro, will have to go back for it. Gets it over to Noah Testa. Gets it up for his teammate in the middle there, but he is not focused on that puck. Instead, Tyler Main will get that up for the Hornets, sending it into the Skaneateles Lakers end. Sutton Perro with it there. Getting it up for Michael Blowers. It's Gavin Patno sending that back into Skaneateles' end. Noah Testa there, sending it up for Michael Blowers again. They were able to get it out there, but the Hornets keep stopping it in that neutral zone until now. The Lakers are able to get that in. Gets it over to Michael Blowers. Leveroni putting a big hit on, and that knocks him off the puck. Walker Thompson trying to get back his stick there. Leveroni and him working along the boards. Blowers, though, sending it back into the corner. It goes over to the other one. Gavin Patno sending it up towards the point there. It goes back to him. Up to the point for number 7, Jack Bobbitt. They'll send it back in, but it's Tyler Main who comes out with it and shoots it on Chad Lowe's net. Lowe all the way over for Michael Blowers. They'll enter the zone here. Charlie Lorraine looking there. As Sean Kerwick coming back in to help him. Brady Moore now on the boards. Coming out with it is, I believe that is Colton Ives. Ives getting it up. Facing pressure from Jack Bobbitt. Tried to send it over for Brady Moore there on the boards. Marquardt sending it over for Caden Rutledge. He will dump that in. Brian Tonkovich sending it over for Nico Capriati. Capriati gets it off the boards and just over the stick of Jeff McCrone. Getting it along the boards there. Chad Lorraine chipping it up for Nico Capriati. Capriati sends it on net, and Chad Lowe will turn that away. Down into the corner. Skaneateles working a breakout here, but McDonald will interrupt that for the Hornets. But they get it up for Jack Marquardt. Lakers now entering the zone. Connor McDonald stopping that the first time, and that will be an offsides. 9:58 left to go in this first period of play. Face off just in front of the Hornets bench in the neutral zone. Face off one back by the Skaneateles Lakers, but a bit too far. Henry Major having to contend with that in his own zone. He sends it up for Jack Torrey, but Torrey is unable to catch that. They do have it in FM's end, though. Henry Major coming around with it. Looking over his options, coming around the circle. Across the top. Making circles around here, sends it over for Jack Torrey behind the net. A big hit coming from the Hornets defense as they put it back into the corner. Gaglione tried to get it in there, and that's Walker Thompson coming out with it. He comes out of the zone, looking to skate it, sends it across, and no Hornets are able to catch that. It goes to the boards. Along the board still, and a penalty coming the way of the Skaneateles Lakers, I believe. And Andrew Gaglione will be going to the box. 2 minutes for roughing. The Hornets will have a power play and a face-off in the Lakers' end. This face-off taken by Drew Main. One back to Colton Ives with a shot quickly, and they shoot again, but it goes wide of the net. Lakers able to get it out quickly. Charlotte Lorraine with it in the Hornets' end. Gets it up for Joey Leveroni. He gets it over for Drew Main. Main looking to set something up in the Lakers' end, but he gets some pressure put on by Sutton Perro. He steals the puck. The Hornets, though, regaining it in the corner. Tyler Main and Colton Ives in there fighting for it. Along the boards. Tyler Main coming out with it, sending it over to his brother, but he was not able to get a shot off. Joey Leveroni sending it back towards the center, and Skaneateles is just trying to get it out as Charlie Lorraine just saving that, but it goes out of the zone anyway. Lorraine up for Colton Ives. He will dump that in, and he will go for a change. Joey Leveroni putting some pressure on as Jack Bobbitt getting that. It's right in front of the net. It'll go all the way down to the net of Chris Finger. Charlotte Lorraine will start again. 51 seconds left to go in this power play. Getting it up, and a big hit coming there as Rutledge put down by Charlotte Lorraine. And a penalty will be coming for the Hornets. As Charlotte Lorraine goes to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. We will have 4-on-4 here for 36 seconds. Oh boy. $7:48 left to go in this first period. 4-on-4 is the strength. Winning that forward is Skaneateles, but the Hornets getting it into the corner. Walker Thompson getting it all the way down the length of the ice. That will be an icing due to the 4-on-4. Face off to the right of Chris Finger in the Hornets' end. Face off tied one forward by the Hornets, but it's gotten to the appointment of Skaneateles. Gavin Patnoe sending it off the boards. Rutledge, though, sending that back in. Marquardt with it now. He's not able to get a shot off, but it goes to the stick of Gavin Patnoe, who will get it out of the zone. It will go to the stick of Noah Testa. Over to Caden Rutledge. Rutledge coming up the ice. Knocking that puck away, though, were the Hornets. It'll go right to Chris Finger. He will choose to cover. And now the Hornets are on the penalty kill for another minute and 21 seconds. Face off. One to the side there by the Hornets. Teddy Smart just trying to get that out. Henry Major working with, I believe that is Jack Torrey right there in the corner. Back to Major behind the net. Tried to get it out for Gaglione. Gaglione getting back to Major. Major in the corner. Gaglione in front, shoots, and it's saved by Finger, and he will choose to cover that as the players wheeled him around the end of the post there. And with just under a minute left in that Hornets penalty, we'll have another face-off in the FM end. Face off to the left of Chris Finger. One back by Skaneateles. Up for Andrew Gaglione. Over for Falkenberg. Back to Gaglione. He shoots, and that's blocked away by Finger. Major over for Falkenberg. Back to Major at the circle. Over to Gaglione. He shoots, and it's gloved up by Chris Finger. .40 seconds and counting on Charlie Lorraine's cross-checking penalty. 6:28 left to go in the first. Backed up to Gaglione at the point. Over to Falkenberg. Falkenberg and Gaglione changing places. Way down there, all the way around for Major. Major back up to Falkenberg at the top. Over to Gaglione. Back over to Major. Major's not able to catch that. Went behind his feet. Gets it back up to Falkenberg, who gets it back to him. Down to the corner, sends it over, and no shot will come. They'll have to set up again. 10 seconds left into the penalty. And out there, shot, and they score. And a power play goal will come the way of Jack Torrey. The Lakers will finally, after about 2/3 of a period, take the lead 1-0. And we are now even strength. Face off one back by Skaneateles, but they send it way into their zone. Jack Bobbitt getting it there, getting some pressure put on by Connor McDonald. Skaneateles working it out here. Charlie Lorraine off to the races there. Able to put a little bit of pressure on, but it keeps him from sending it to the center. Out towards the point man. Back across for McCrone. He shoots, and it's gloved away by Chris Finger. .5:30 left to go in this first period of play. The score, only 1-0. Face off, one to the side. Brian Tonkovich fighting in there. And the Hornets are able to get that up, but the point man stopped that, and it goes right into the body of, I believe that was Charlie Lorraine. Lorraine still with the puck. He gets it up for Will Sanzone. It hops over his stick, though. The Skaneateles Lakers taking it the other way. Now up for Sutton Perro. Perro sending it into the Hornets' end. And that will be an offsides on the Lakers. It's Brian Tonkovich coming out with the Hornets. He sends it in. Chad Lowe unable to stop that. Connor McDonald going into the corner for it. But the Skaneateles Lakers getting it out of their zone quickly. McDonald, though, stopping that. Handing it over for Charlie Lorraine. Getting it up for Joey Leveroni, who gets it up for Drew Main. They're able to enter the zone, but Sutton Perro, and a penalty will be called on Skaneateles yet again. I believe he put Joey Leveroni or Drew Main, I believe, actually. He put him right into the stanchion at the end of the boards. And the Hornets will be back on the power play for another 2 minutes. Hopefully, for us Hornets fans, it's less than that, but not at that rate. As Tyler Rain lets that out of the zone. Henry Major putting on some real pressure. Torrey's able to stop that. He gets over to Bobbitt. Sending it in for Charlie Lorraine in the Hornets' end. Golden Knives. Tried to get it over for Joey Leveroni. But the Lakers get it over to the other side of the ice. Lakers sending it back into the Hornets' end. Charlie Lorraine looking over his options as the Hornets set it up. Over for Joey Leveroni, who makes a move about Henry Major. He's into the Skaneateles end. Looking to set it up. Sends it up for... Oh, but they're not able to get it up for Golden Knives. Here comes Henry Major making his move, and he will not get around Charlie Lorraine, and Henry Major is pissed. And look at that. Henry Major will go to the box for cross-checking on Charlie Lorraine after he got stuffed. 3:45 left to go in this first period. And for a minute of 7 of that, the Hornets will be 5-on-3. Face off, one to the side. Hornets able to get it to the other side, but Andrew Falkenberg getting that high and out. Getting that. Oh, and there is no call on that one. A stick sends Skaneateles Laker into the boards there. Connor McDonald sending it across there for Will Sanzone and Michael LeDuc. And Corbett just getting that the other way. Back over for Walker Thompson. Thompson up for Sanzone. Sanzone looking to enter the zone. He does, but it just goes in, and it comes back out for Gavin Patnode. Sending it over for, well, Sanzone. Sanzone, though, sending that back over for Joey Leveroni, who will come out. 20 seconds left in 5-on-3. They'll get it up. Leveroni with Patnode. Patnode with the puck. Just entering the zone. He gets it over for Leveroni, but the Skaneateles Lakers stopping them at the top of the circles. They'll get it back out. Charlie Lorraine with it in the Hornets' end. We're 5-on-4 now. Tried to drop that for, I believe that was Drew Main. Charlie Lorraine getting that back. Getting it up for Tyler Main. Main coming back in. Entering the zone. Shot on net. Chad Lowe will turn it away. Golden Knives coming back in. Along the boards. He sends it into the corner. Jack Torrey sending that way hard around. Charlie Lorraine will have to chase. And he is gassed. Lorraine going the other way. Andrew Gaglione, though, with fresher legs. He's able to put some pressure on. He gets it up for Corbett. Shoots. And his poke checked away by Chris Finger. And the score will remain 1-0. And that is the goaltending ability of a 3-times Europe playing goaltender. "11 seconds left to go in the Hornets power play. Can they make anything of it? 1:56 left to go in the first. Face off one to the side by the Hornets. They're able to get it just out of their zone. Sutton Perro, though, getting that back in. Walker Thompson in the corner, looking over his options. Able to get that off the boards there, but we are full strength now. And the Lakers will put on pressure as 2 of their men go to change. Henry Major putting on some pressure in the Hornets' end. Michael LeDuc sending it across for Connor McDonald, who will pick that up. Getting it over for Michael LeDuc just in the Lakers' end. He tried to send that back in. They'll get back on sides. Jack Torrey, though. Michael LeDuc is down. And a big, or should I say, Connor McDonald. Connor McDonald is down. He's just able to get up onto his knees under his own power. Trevor Chase coming over to help him out. And Connor McDonald will get up, and it seems that he will live another day. Golden Eyes making the argument in there for a potential penalty on the Skaneateles Lakers. Nothing will come. It will remain 5-on-5. 1:15 left to go in the first. Face off in the neutral zone. One back by the Skaneateles Lakers. Able to get it just up there, just out of their zone. Getting it up for Michael Blowers. He will dump it into the Hornets' end. All the way around for Charlie Lorraine. Lorraine getting that out of his own end. Nico Capriati going with speed for it, but he's not able to get it. Golden Knives going along the boards. Expecting a hit there, and a hit he does receive. Charlie Lorraine with that puck. Tried to get it up for Nico Capriati, but instead, it will go to Caden Rutledge. They'll get it back into the Hornets' end. Hornets, though, getting that quickly out. And Carter Corbett getting that back into the Hornets' end. Charlie Lorraine over for Brady Moore. Moore sending it towards the center there. Carter Corbett with a shot, but it goes wide and to the other side of the ice. And over there, Michael Blowers unable to keep it in the zone. But keeping in the zone for him is Caden Rutledge. Brady Moore just off the boards there, and a big hit will come from Michael Blowers. Will a call be coming here? There's certainly one on the Hornets. But nothing at this point for the Lakers. That door is open with 14.5 seconds left to go in this first period. There will be coincidental penalties. We will remain, I believe, at 5-on-5. One to nothing is the score. 14.5 left to go in the first. Face off one back by the Hornets. Or I say one forward by the Hornets. As Michael Ledoux getting that swiftly out. Devin Patno just trying to get that out. And Gaglione, though, sending it towards the center, but it goes wide of the net. And we will run out of time. And your score in this game after one period, 1-0. Skaneateles Lakers over the FM Hornets. And did I expect to be saying that after the first? I'm not sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is already looking to be an exciting game. The stands are packed. We hope you stay with us here on the Hornets Hockey Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hornets Hockey Network. Horn as in that one. But welcome back to Skaneateles, where after one period, the score between your FM Hornets and the Skaneateles Lakers is 1-0. Boy, has this been an exciting game so far. I can tell you, these Hornets have been playing much better, at least in that first period, than they did in either of the two scrimmages that we played on Tuesday and Wednesday. What did these guys eat for Thanksgiving? And we will continue with our two coincidental penalties from the end of last period. We will change sides. Face off. One back by Skaneateles. And going in quickly is Brady Moore. Wow. He was off like a shot, but it goes over for McCrone in the corner. McCrone getting it up for his Lakers up there. Henry Major across on the other side. Looking to make some moves here. Either that or set it up. Major still with the puck, send it out to the point man. Point man shoots, goes over the net. Still back there. Walker Thompson getting it all the way around there, but McCrone sending that back in. Golden Knives just trying to get that out of the Hornets' end. McCrone will keep it in. Sending it towards the center. Torrey takes a shot off the mask of finger, and it's still there. Nico Capriati will get it off the boards and out of the zone. And Chris Finger is feeling around on his mask. I believe his mask may be all right. There have been multiple occasions where he has left a game with a dented mask. Thus, this hard are the shots in Section 3. A little bit of an early face-off from both of those centers there. Kerwick not exactly happy with the conduct of Connor McDonald as winning that face-off for the Hornets. Michael Leduc taking it out, entering the Skaneateles zone. Sending it over for Will Sanzone in the corner. Sanzone back up at the hash marks now. Pops out towards the center. Skaneateles able to just get it out there. Whitlock. Alex Whitlock getting that out. But the Hornets sending it the other way. And that will just be off net. That'll be an icing. And after all that, those two coincidental penalties are out of the box now. Charlotte Lorraine and I believe Michael Blowers will both be allowed to play on. 15:39 left to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Chris Finger. One forward by the Hornets. Connor McDonald able to quickly get that out here. But smacking that away was Caden Rutledge. Hornets, though, getting it deep into Skaneateles' zone, though. Caden Rutledge getting it up. I believe that was Jack Marquardt. Over for his defenders. Up into the neutral zone, but Connor McDonald chucks it the other way. Skaneateles chucking it back the same way. Skaneateles trying to get it out of the neutral zone there, but kicking that forward is Connor McDonald. Skaneateles trying to rush it up. Getting it over Palmer. Marquardt dances that across the blue line as that is an offsides. $14:59 left to go in the second. Face off in the neutral zone, opposite Skaneateles' bench. Tied up there in the center. One forward by Skaneateles. McCrone dumping that in for Gaglione in the corner. Gaglione coming up the boards. He cycles that back around for Henry Major. Walker Thompson, though, instead getting it to Gavin Patnode. Patnode will get it up the boards and out of the Hornets' end. McCrone getting it off the boards. Henry Major rebounding as such. Gavin Patnode Getting it slightly up the boards there, but Gaglione will send it behind the net. Patno tapping it for Joey Leveroni. But it goes out to the point man. It goes right to the stick. Walker Thompson. Point man will send that back in. Jack Torrey right over the net with a shot. Getting that back up there. Tyler Main. But it gets over to the stick of Joey Leveroni. Leveroni looking to make some moves, but he hands it right to McCrone, who instead hands it over for Henry Major, now picking it up off the boards. Back to Torrey. Torrey looking over his options, sends it up for Falkenberg at the point. Falkenberg across, McCrone shot, save made by Finger. .57 left to go in this second period of play. Face off to the left of Chris Finger. Face off one forward by the Hornets, but it goes to Scan, turning it away. Is Chris Finger. Blowers coming out though. Number 2, Kerwick shoots it. Save made by Finger. Kerwick still with it, sends it across, but it goes into the corner. Brady Moore going into the corner for that, is unable to get it. They'll get it out to the point man for Scan. Carter Corbett chasing that into the corner. Along the boards now. They'll get it back in. Ryan Tonkovich out in the corner. Sends it up for the point man. Point man stopped that. Kerwick with it now along the boards. Up for the point man. He shoots. Save made by the pad of Finger. Skaneateles still with it in there, but it gets off the skate of Henry Dougherty. He's up on a shot, but he chooses to dump it in, and he will go for a change. Lakers now coming back in, courtesy of Sutton Parrow. He gets it over for Corbett. Corbett dumping that into the Hornets' end. Charlotte Lorraine missing that, giving it over for Gavin Patnode. Patnode up for Colton Ives, who touches it, and it will get out of the zone. Michael LeDuc chasing Sutton Parrow into the zone. Skaneateles quickly getting it out for Cole Palmer. Palmer in the corner of the Hornets' end. Gets it back into the corner, still with it though. Gavin Patnode though getting it up there, and it goes towards the center. No shot will come. Turned away by the pad of Finger. The Hornets will get that out. That will be an icing. 12-16 left to go in this second period. The score, 1-0, just in Skaneateles' favor. Face off to the left of Chris Finger in the FM Hornets end. Face off one back by the Hornets. Trying to get it around there, but it goes to Jack Torrey. Back to Torrey below the goal line. He skates out. Gets it up for Rutledge. He'll get it back into the corner. Henry Major picking it back up. Shot, save made by Finger. .12 even left to go in the second period. Once again, face off to the left of Finger in the Hornets' end. Face off one back by the Hornets. And Skaneateles is starting to get a little physical. Jack Torrey getting it down deep into there. Charlotte Lorraine facing some pressure there from Henry Major. He's able to steal it, but the Hornets get it right back to Tyler Main. Main getting it up for his brother. Along the boards, sending it up for Joey Leveroni, but it goes into the hands of the Lakers. Caden Rutledge sending that back. Hornets defense now trying to regroup. Joey Leveroni passing it up for Tyler Main. They keep that. Getting it up for, I believe that's Colton Ives. He shoots it. Or I should say Teddy Smart shooting it on Chad Lowe. Nonetheless, he will save that. .24 left to go in the second. And boy, am I already out of breath. You can already see just how fast this game is. With my voice already dead, I'm not sure what the confusion is at the Hornets bench. They just need 5 players. Leveroni will go off. The line of Ives, Capriati, and Skaneateles. The coach is arguing the placement of the face-off. Never seen coaches so petty. Skaneateles winning that to the side. Getting it up the boards. Carter Corbett coming into the Hornets' end. Shoots it across, and it's turned away by Finger, and it goes into the corner. McCrone back into the corner. Blowers down for Carter Corbett. He gets it back, though, and the Hornets able to deny any shot. Colton Ives trying to get that out. They just do. Carter Corbett, though, sending that back in. The Hornets will stop that. That is offsides, but the refs do not see it. A shot and a save made by Finger. And that one is out of the zone. And Skaneateles will have to regroup. Tonkovic sending it over for Charlotte Lorraine in the corner. Lorraine sending it all the way across there for Nico Capriati. He tried to get it up for Brady Moore. That was in the air. No way he was going to catch that. $10:29 left to go in this second period of play. 1-0 is the score. Face off to the left of Finger. Face off one back towards the Hornets. Palmer, though, right to the side, and it's covered by Chris Finger. Face off will ensue on the other side. Face off, one to the side. Back to Skaneateles. Perro getting it over for Testa. Testa, though, whiffing it first, and he dumps it back in. The Lakers picking it up back in the corner. Palmer sending it back there to Whitlock. Picking that up is Walker Thompson. Gavin Patnode making something happen, and the Hornets getting it out of the zone. Noah Testa trying to get it the other way. Palmer now has Drew Main dumping that into the Lakers' end with a smack. Lakers getting it out. Walker Thompson, though, stopping that in the neutral zone. Lakers, though, entering the zone. Marquardt sending it across, but it will go off the skate there of a Hornet. Marquardt not able to do anything with it. And Sanzone sending it over for Joey Leveroni. Leveroni up for Henry Dougherty. Dougherty dumping it in. Leveroni will chase. Noah Testa, though, picking it up for the Lakers. Up for Henry Major now along the boards. Coming into FM's end. Sends it across for Torrey, but Torrey's not able to get a shot off. Still behind the net. Off the back of the net. It goes out for Joey Leveroni. Sends it up for Connor McDonald. He sends it back across. Jack Torrey, though, intercepting that at center ice. Charlotte Lorraine, though, keep making sure that doesn't go far. Joey Leveroni dumping it into the zone. Connor McDonald chasing that. Lakers, though. Oh, and the penalty will be coming on the Hornets. And that will be a tripping call on Charlotte Lorraine. Quite the penalty-prone player today. .8:45 left to go in this second period. For 2 minutes, the Hornets will be on the penalty kill. Keep in mind, that one on the board was during one of these. So as of yet, the Lakers have not scored on even strength. Then again, neither have the Hornets. Back to Falkenberg. That passes it over to Major. Back into the corner. Major gets it back, but no shot will come. It's in the feet, but it goes out to the boards. Henry Major picking that back up. Gets it up for Falkenberg. Falkenberg across. Back to Major. Major with a shot, and he scores! And it seems today that the Skaneateles Lakers can only score when they have a man advantage. Something to think about. .8:26 left to go in this second period. 2-0 is our new score. As Charlotte Lorraine exits the box, I should say. Face-off one back by the Hornets. Brian Tonkovich getting it off the boards. Tyler Main getting it into the Lakers' end. Drew Main now chasing. Over to Joey Leveroni. Leveroni sending it to the other side as both Mains are caught in the center. Tyler Main trying to go put some pressure on. Teddy Smart picking that up off the boards in the Hornets' end. Gets it off his skate now. Gets it up for Joey Leveroni. And Tyler Main will try to pick that up. But the Lakers sending that back in. Brian Tonkovich. And a big hit will come from Henry Major. And Henry Major, for a second time this game, will be going to the box. The goal scorer gets a penalty. And now it's the Hornets' turn. .751 left to go in the second period of play. Our relatively new score, 2-0. But now the Hornets have an advantage. Face-off one back by the Lakers. Try to get that back up. They get it in the center. They will flip it out of their zone. Charlotte Lorraine taking that in the neutral zone. Looking over his options. Sends it over for Golden Knives. Golden Knives back across the ice to Drew Main. Joey Leveroni almost picked that up, but in comes Tyler Main. He shoots. Save made by Chad Lowe. The shots on the board. 22 in favor of the Skaneateles Lakers. 7 for the Hornets. An impenetrable defense, then, it would seem. Face off to the left of Chad Lowe. Face off one to the side there towards the boards. Fighting in the corner, Joey Leveroni and Drew Main. But it comes back out to the point man. But it goes back towards the corner. Jack Bobbitt looking to get it out. The big hit coming from Carter Corbett. And he will rough up Charlotte Lorraine. And these Lakers are pissed. Oh, and it goes back to Carter Corbett. Corbett still possessing it in the Hornets' end. Joey Leveroni now off with a shot. He's off to the races. Comes through the center. He shoots, and it's wide of the net. And I believe that will be an offsides call. I have headphones on. I didn't quite hear that one. But 105 still remains in the Hornets' available power play. Face off, tied up there, one back by the Skaneateles Lakers. Noah Testa sending that to the other end of the ice. Evan Patnode sending it over for Walker Thompson. Back up to Patnode, but he lets that go to Will Sanzone. Back to Patnode in the corner, who faces a hit from Marquardt. He puts him down quickly, and he will get the puck himself, skating it up. Gets it over for Michael Leduc, but it comes into the zone after the player. Marquardt will get that back. He will dump it into the Hornets' end. Walker Thompson with it behind the net, looking over his options. Gets it over for Will Sanzone. Will Sanzone lets that go, though. And that will be an offsides on the Skaneateles Lakers. 24 seconds left to go in this hour play. And the rest will deem that was an intentional offsides, so it will go all the way down to the zone of Chad Lowe. To his left now. Face-off tied up. Won by the Hornets. They get a half-hearted shot off, but it's still there, but it goes into the corner. Falkenberg sending that all the way around. Gavin Patnode keeping that there. Will Sanzone sending that in. Connor McDonald now putting on some pressure for Marquardt. LeDuc over for Sanzone, and it's one-timer. Was not capitalized on. He didn't get enough muster on that. And we will be even strength as Henry Major comes out, and he is up there. It's in Skaneateles' end. And Connor McDonald's out for blood as Henry Major trying to pick that puck up at center ice. Coming across, entering the zone. Too many moves to make, and not enough space to do it. Brady Moore coming back up the ice there. Torrey getting it back for the Skaneateles Lakers in the neutral zone. Coming in, Andrew Gaglione into the corner, up for Major. He shoots, and it goes wide of the net. McCrone getting that back down for Torrey. Major, though, picking it up in the corner. A big hit coming from Brady Moore. He'll knock that off him momentarily. Still there in the center. Gaglione shoots, and it's saved by Chris Finger. .458 left to go in this second period of play. 2-0 is the score. Both of them being power play goals. Face-off, tied up and won by the Hornets. Ryan Tonkovich sending it across. Brady Moore with a big hit on the boards. Skaneateles sending it to the other side. Ryan Tonkovich sending it up for Nico Capriati. Capriati with a shot, just goes wide. Lakers getting it, or at least trying to get it quickly out of their zone. Brady Moore, though, putting his body into action. But the Skaneateles Lakers getting it over to the other side. They will get it just out now, getting it up for Luke Bobbitt. Bobbitt sending it across. No Lakers will pick that up. Colton Ives now going for it on the boards. Ives getting it up there to Jack Bobbitt. And they're able to get it up for Tyler Main. Tyler Main with a shot, but it goes over the net. Brian Tonkovich unable to keep that in as some of the Hornets will go to change. Tonkovich sending it to the other side. Tyler Main looking in to get some pressure, but getting that out of the Skaneateles Lakers. Back up for, I believe that was Rutledge, but getting it back the other way are the Hornets once again. From Jack Bobbitt, getting some pressure put on by Joey Leveroni. Leveroni coming out with the puck. They get it up. Gavin Patno keeping it in the zone, and the shot will go over the net off a redirect. Charlotte Lorraine shoots it, and it goes wide off a redirect again. Gavin Patno sending it towards the center. It's turned away by Chad Lowe. Back up to Charlotte Lorraine. And boy, a flurry of shots now from the Hornets. And working in the corner there. Hornets and Lakers. Hornets come out with it. Gets it up for Charlotte Lorraine. Lorraine in the middle there, but nobody's able to get a shot off. And the Lakers will get it out of the zone here. And that will be an icing. Boy, they are not used to games being this close. .303 left to go in the second period of play. 2-0 is our score. Face-off to the left of Chad Lowe. Face-off tied up. One back towards the Hornets. Lakers, though, trying to get it out. It goes over for Henry Dougherty. He's not able to get a shot off. He goes into the corner, though, sending it towards the center. It's stopped there, but the Skaneateles Lakers looking to get it out. Patnode will keep it in. McDonald gets it into the corner for Henry Dougherty. Dougherty's still there, putting on some pressure. He will go towards that puck, but the Lakers will gain possession. Lakers getting it out, courtesy of Alex Whitlock. Patnode, though, sending it the other direction. Sanzone, though, getting a hit from Sutton Parrow. And the Lakers will regain possession. Send it to the other way. Gavin Patnode stopping that in the center ice. Lakers, though, on the blue line. He misses a hit there. The Lakers getting it back in. Palmer now coming in into the corner. Behind the net, looking over his options. Sends it to another one of his players. Marquardt now picking it up behind the horn. It's net. Marquardt without his stick now. Gets a big hit from Gavin Patnode, and a penalty will come on the FM Hornets. This one is looking rough still. And a hooking call will come on number 22, Gavin Patnode. And once again, the Lakers will be on the power play. Hopefully, for those full 2 minutes. 1:57 though left to go in the second. Face off, one back by the Skaneateles Lakers, but it goes out of the zone. Andrew Falkenberg trying to control it there. He falls down, hands it over to Henry Major. Major coming up the boards. Look over his options, tried to make a move, but it's stopped by the stick of a Hornet. Gets it up for Andrew Falkenberg. Falkenberg over to Henry Major. Major down into the corner for Corbett. Corbett tried to get it out towards the center there. Corbett still with possession in the other corner. Sends it towards the center, but the Hornets able to get it out. A quarter of the penalty has expired. Andrew Gaglione possessing it, taking it into the Hornets' end, looking to set something up. Gaglione gets it up for Andrew Falkenberg. Falkenberg sending it over to Major. Major sending it over back to Gaglione, but he does not expect that. There will be no shot. Carter Corbett in the corner with it for the Lakers. Out to Gaglione. Back up to Falkenberg at the point. Over to Major at the circle, and it goes wide of the net. Gaglione down for Corbett, behind the net. Out for Gaglione at the circle, shot, and it goes wide of the net. Ryan Tonkovich getting that off there. Joey Leveroni just trying to get it out. 35 seconds left to go in this power play. Back over for Henry Major, and it doesn't reach him. Instead, the stick of Drew Main just knocks that out. They'll have to try it again. Major over at the hash marks. Sends it in. Shot. Save. Save. Rebound. Oh, man. Gaglione shoots. Save made by Finger. 10.8 seconds remain in this second period. 14 seconds, however, remain in Patnode's penalty. Face off to the left of Chris Finger. One back by the Skaneateles Lakers. Hands it over to Henry Major. They're not able to get a good shot off, though. It'll go out of the zone. And we will be going to the third period. The score after 2-0 Hornets to the Skaneateles Lakers with 2. Oh boy, if you can't tell by the sound of my voice, this one's a good one. So keep it here on the Hornets Hockey Network for period 3 of Lakers versus Hornets. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hornets Hockey Network. We're back in Skaneateles for your FM Hornets versus the Skaneateles Lakers after two periods going into the third period. The score is 2-0. Those two being power play goals from Skaneateles. But nonetheless, the shot count says a lot. 28 for Skaneateles, only 8 for the Hornets. What can they pull off in this final period of play here at the W.G. Allen Arena? We'll find out here on the Hornets Hockey Network as we get set for period 3 of action. We have changed sides once again. We're back to how it was in the first. Gavin Patnode is still in the box for a mere 3 seconds. Being that that penalty occurred at 1:57 left to go in the second. Face off in the middle, one back by the Hornets. And Gavin Patnode is released, and instead it will come out Joey Leveroni. Chad Lowe handing it over for Tyler Main there, and Lowe having to cover as he almost fouled that up right by his own net. Face off to the right of Chad Lowe in the Skaneateles Lakers end. Face off won by the Skaneateles Lakers. Henry Major coming back up now. Jack Torrey not able to get a shot off. He will go into the corner. Out for Gaglione. Up for McCrone. He shoots. It's turned away by the fat of Finger. Jack Torrey in the corner. Comes out. Sends it over for Major. Back up to McCrone with a shot. Save made by Finger. Gaglione picking it up again. Back up for McCrone. Back to Gaglione. Gaglione across there to Falkenberg. The Hornets looking to get it out, and they do. It hops over the stick of Andrew Falkenberg. The Hornets will go change as Falkenberg sends a huge pass up for Andrew Gaglione. Gavin Patnode sending it the other way for Michael LeDuc. LeDuc choosing to miss that, but he will go into the hands of Gavin Patnode. He will get it out. McCrone, though, getting it back in quickly. The Lakers will go to change. Henry Major, though, putting on some pressure as the rest of his team comes in, but losing that was Carter Corbett right on that point. Sending it over for McCrone now. McCrone up the boards for Blowers. Corbett chasing that in. Walker Thompson in to go put some pressure on. Blowers up for Noah Testa. Testa with a shot, but it goes wide. Sean Kerwick with it in the corner for the Skaneateles Lakers. Taking that now is Carter Corbett behind the net, but it goes back into the corner. Will Sanzo picking it up, sending it towards to the point there, but they send it back into the corner. Around to the other boards. Noah Testa with a shot, but it goes way wide and into the corner. Sean Kerwick going to the boards now. Gets it down for Michael Blowers. Blowers giving that up for Walker Thompson for the Hornets. Noah Testa sending that back in. Carter Corbett at the other corner, sending it across, but it goes back into the corner. Noah Testa picking it up again, choosing to go into the corner this time, but he will give it up for the Hornets there. Sanzone getting it up for Gavin Patnode up the boards. Patnode looking to come out with it. He does. And he shoots all the way down. That is on net. No icing. The Hornets will get a quick change there. Carter Corbett getting that puck back, but it goes to Nico Capriati. They're able to get it out of the zone quick. Carter Corbett on the boards there. Still on the boards. Still looking to get it away, though, and a penalty will be called. And that will be on the FM Hornets. 2 minutes for roughing on Nico Capriati. He's unsure what he is guilty of. But yet again, for another 2 minutes, hopefully for that full time, the Hornets will be on the penalty kill. The Skaneateles Lakers will be on the power play. The full set is out there. Henry Major, Andrew Gaglione, Carter Corbett, Jack Torrey, and Andrew Falkenberg. Teddy Smart, though, picking it up off the face-off there. He sends it off the stanchion there, off the glass. Henry Major getting it up for Falkenberg. Falkenberg walking across the blue line. Back to Major at the top of the circle. He shoots, but it's off the stick there of Teddy Smart. He didn't even know where it was. Major along the boards. Sends it all the way across to the other point of Gaglione. Back to Henry Major on the boards. Up for Falkenberg at the near point. Back to Major. Down for Corbett. Back to... Whoa, and a shot went over the net there. A quick one from the center. Falkenberg over for Major on the boards. Major coming in, walking in. He's not able to shoot it then. It's still there. Lakers sending it back out to Gaglione. He's not able to get a shot off. They'll keep it on the boards. Gaglione taking his point up at the point. Falkenberg walking it in along the boards. Sends it down below the goal line for Carter Corbett. Corbett back up for Gaglione at the top of the circle. It's turned away by Finger, and another save there. Gaglione gets it back and another save, and he's covered it. Wow, what a sequence of saves from Chris Finger. And we are only halfway through this power play. Face-off one back by the Hornets. Picking that up, though, is Jack Marquardt. He'll get it back up. McCrone at the point. Down for Rutledge. He shoots it. It's still there, but Tyler Main able to pick that up, and he will get it out for the Hornets. Jeff McCrone picking that up in his own end. Coming around Chadlow's net. Sending it across. They send it back over for Rutledge. They'll dump it in. Going to get that, and Mason Blowers puts a body on Gavin Patnode. Clearly interference, but no call. Neither of them had the puck. Caden Rutledge giving it up for Marquardt. Marquardt over for Blowers in the Hornets' end. And Joey Leveroni there on the boards, working away, able to get it out. He's off with his Jets. Marquardt trying to put a hit on. Yep, Sutton Perro now with the puck behind Chadlow's net. Getting down there and keeping that in of the Hornets. They send it in towards the center. Getting it up for Joey Leveroni. Gavin Patno trying to keep that in, but it goes to Sean Kerwick. Kerwick coming in one-on-one. Stuffed, another stuff, and it's saved by Chris Finger. And the Hornets are able to get that out. And that will be a penalty on the Skaneateles Lakers. Sean Kerwick going in for a cross-check. And the Hornets have quite the opportunity. This is a set of thoroughly frustrated Skaneateles Lakers. Stars in their own right, but stars with a chip on their shoulder. Face-off one back by Skaneateles. Able to just get it out there. Possessing that, though, are the Hornets. Walker Thompson taking it now. He enters the zone. Looking to set something up here. Walker Thompson sending it towards the center. Chad Lowe able to cover it just. Walker Thompson getting called to the bench. Colton Ives will take his place. Will Sanzone taking the face-off. Tighten that up, and it's right in there, and Chad Lowe will cover as Will Sanzone will skid right into him along that ice. And Sanzone arguing with the ref over no call for that. Oh, but there will be a call. And Jeff McCrone will go to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. And it will be 5-on-3 for as long as 1:39. Oh, boy. One back by the Hornets. Over to Golden Knives at the point. Chana Lorraine with it at the top. Lorraine walking across. He's got some pressure put on him by Andrew Falkenberg. It goes over to Leveroni. He loses that, but he's not able to pick it up. Falkenberg coming back up for Skaneateles. He dumps that in. Golden Knives will have to go and get it. Andrew Falkenberg putting on some pressure. Golden Knives will come back out. Falkenberg just trying to get his stick in there, just to mess up something with Golden Knives. Joey Leveroni tried to get it over for Tyler Main. It didn't quite get there. He'll get it off the boards and send it back to Joey Leveroni. Leveroni, though, with another inaccurate pass. It'll go out of the zone. Chana Lorraine picking it up in the Hornets' end. Up for Leveroni. He lets that go, though. And Sutton Peril will send that back into the Hornets' end. Getting it up for Tyler Main. Just loses that. Picks it back up. Coming up the boards. He shoots that. Save made by Chad Lowe. He'll turn it away. And getting that out are the Skaneateles Lakers as 2 of the 3 go to change. 10 minutes to go in regulation. Charlie Lorraine looking over his options. Joey Leveroni goes off the ice, replacing him, I believe, the sand zone, the line of sand zone, LeDuc and Connor McDonald. Charlie Lorraine with it at the point. Sends it over for Gavin Patnode. Patnode with some pressure. Sends it towards the center. A backhand shot is turned away by Chad Lowe. They'll get it up. And Gavin Patnode, unfortunately, it will squeak through him. And they will get 5-on-4 now for 18 seconds. Coming up with that, Gavin Patnode giving it up for Michael LeDuc. And Gavin Patnode will go to the box. The stick getting in his way. And the rest will call that interference. For 9 seconds, we will have 5-on-4. But after that, it will be 151 of Hornets penalty kill. 9:19 left to go in this third period of play. 2-0 is our score. Face-off, one forward by Jack Torrey for the Skaneateles Lakers. It's getting that. And Henry Major, and getting a little tripped up there. Plus Henry Major, and the Hornets will get it out. And they call that an icing. Even though they were down a man, the puck was released before the man got out of the box. That will be an icing. 9:05 now left to go. 1:46 in that penalty kill. Face-off one back towards the Hornets, but it goes back up for Falkenberg. Falkenberg over to Major. Major back down towards there. Well, they're not able to get it back up to the point. Falkenberg will keep that in the zone, but he is way out of position. And over for Alex Whitlock. Over to Major. Off for Falkenberg. Across for Gaglione. Gaglione over to, I believe that was Whitlock there, but no shot will come. Walker Thompson putting in work. Almost tripping up Henry Major there. Major still with the puck, though. He sends it up for Gaglione. Gaglione up for Falkenberg. Down to Whitlock, up to Major. Up to Falkenberg, back to Major. Down to Whitlock. Whitlock with a pass. They're not able to get out of shot off. Sanzo trying to get it out of the zone. And a penalty will be coming. 2-2. And that will be a tripping call on Andrew Falkenberg. And for 56 seconds, we will have 4-on-4. Will we ever get back to full strength? Well, only time will tell. $8:15 left to go. Face off one to the side to the boards. Sutton Parrow sending it all the way around to Sean Kerwick. He didn't realize it was there. The Hornets will get it back deep. Tyler Main putting a big hit on, but it gets into the hands of Sean Kerwick. Kerwick coming into the Hornets' end. It's turned away by the Hornets into the corner. Kerwick trying to control that. Almost got it up to Bobbitt, but Brian Tonkovich sending it back up to Kerwick. And a stick there, a stray stick from Tyler Main means that Chad Lowe coming out of his net. He'll send it all the way back up for Carter Corbett. Corbett's still there. He's able to dump it into the Hornets' end. Shauna Lorraine deterring a hit. Looking over his options. 12 seconds left to go in Pat Note's penalty. They'll get it up there. Sutton Para will have to chase. Drew Main chases as well. Getting it up for Joey Leveroni in the neutral zone. He'll get it back up for Shauna Lorraine. Lorraine all the way up for Joey Leveroni. He's not able to catch that, but he will go into the zone deep. Up for McDonald. Brian Tonkovich with a shot, but it goes wide. Joey Leveroni coming off the boards. Oh, and neither of them are able to catch the pass. Brian Tonkovich will keep it in. Lakers, though, getting it quickly out. 36 seconds left to go in the penalty and the power play for Hornets. Over to Brian Tonkovich. Tonkovich trying to get it up there. Sand zone looking to dump that in. It's behind him. He didn't know that. He gets back up for him. He'll try to put it the other way. Michael LeDuc now with a stick, but it goes back to in the hands of Charlie Lorraine. Lorraine getting it up there into the Lakers' end, but that will be an icing. .6:28 left to go in this third period of play. 13 seconds left to go in the penalty for, I believe, Henry Major. Either that, no. I believe it was Falkenberg. But nonetheless, Hornets come back out. LeDuc sending it towards the center, keeping that in. Walker Thompson with a shot, and it's turned away by Chad Lowe. Trying to keep that in on the Hornets. Unable to. We are back at even strength. Connor McDonald sending it towards the center. Noah Testa sending it the other way. Walker Thompson picking it up in the Hornets' end. Looking behind his net. Makes a move around Alex Whitlock. Off the boards there, but into the hands of Rutledge. Golden Ives, though, putting some pressure on. Sends it over for Brady Moore in the center. He does not catch that. Instead, Noah Testa putting it just the other way. Golden Ives off the boards there. Getting it up for Caden Rutledge. Rutledge trying to get it out. Walker Thompson not able to keep that in. Just Brady Moore, unknown that that's an offsides. But nonetheless, Skaneateles rushing the other way. Palmer in the corner. Walker Thompson, though, coming back in. Brady Moore putting a hit on. Walker Thompson still in the corner. Palmer trying to get it towards the center there. Whitlock going to help him. Palmer still with it. Golden Ives, though, coming back in. He will steal that away. Palmer gets it back. Not able to get a shot off. It'll go to Blowers. And the stick of Gavin Patton will send that back out. It'll go over to McCrone from Chad Lowe. Up for Henry Major, out of the box now. Or, I should say, oh boy. 4:50 is left to go with this third period. If I don't lose the rest of my voice by then, it will be a miracle. 2-0 is still our score. 2 power play goals for Scan. Face off. One to the side there. The Hornets getting it out, but into their own bench. We will start again from that same dot. Face off to the right of Chris Finger. 4:46 now left to go. One back by the Hornets. And trying to get that away there was Charlie Lorraine, and they shoot and score. And a shot from the slot means that Scan will go up 3-0. The wide open one. I believe that was Jack Torrey. With 4:40 left to go in this third period. Can the Hornets concoct something that would result in a mark for them? Oh, boy. Wow. What a game this has been. I do not think anybody anticipated that this game would turn out quite this close. Yes, there are 3 goals on the board. Yes, there are 0 on the other side. However, the scoreboard does not quite tell the full story. 34 shots were put on Chris Finger by the Skaneateles Lakers. Merely 15 were put on by the Hornets to Chad Lowe. .440 is left in regulation. Can the Hornets leave here without Chad Lowe getting a shutout? Evan Patno coming back up. Getting that, though, is Andrew Falkenberg. Fu-Mei trying to put some pressure on. It gets it up, all the way up there for Jack Torrey. Tried to make a move there, but some body was put on, and it goes wide of the net. And a big body was put on there, and a penalty will be coming on the Skaneateles Lakers. With 4:15 left to go. Andrew Gaglione trying to plead his case, but no, sir, that will not do you any good. You have 2 minutes. Take them like a good boy. The Hornets now have an interesting situation on their hands. They have 2 minutes for a little bit of a stupid penalty for Andrew Gaglione. They're up a man. Face off one back by the Hornets. Golden Eyes with the shot, but it goes right off the knee there of Fu-Mei. The Skaneateles Lakers just trying to get it out there. Carter Corbett off the boards. Keeping that in low on the Hornets. Golden Ives coming back across. Looking over his options. Tried to send it towards the center there. Tyler Lorraine, though, getting it back in the neutral zone. Tyler Main getting it over for Tyler Lorraine. Lorraine looking over his options behind the Hornets net. He gave it right to Carter Corbett there. And they were able to get a cheap opportunity, but nothing will come of it. Tyler Lorraine coming back into the Lakers' end. Sends it over for Golden Ives, but no shot will go on net. Sends it back towards the center there, but it won't go. McCrone getting it up for Kerwick. Kerwick coming out through the neutral zone into the Hornets' end. Looking to make some moves on Charlotte Lorraine. He puts a hit on him, and he knocks him off that puck. Tyler Main getting it up for Joey Leveroni. Leveroni coming through the center. Henry Major, though, putting on the Jets. Gets some pressure on him, but it's no good. Joey Leveroni still going. Leveroni in the corner. Keeping that in on the Hornets, courtesy of Gavin Patnode, but it goes out. The Lakers will get it out of their own zone. Walker Thompson looking over his options. A little pressure from Jack Torrey. Gets it over for Will Sanzone. Sanzone just into the zone there. Joey Leveroni coming back in. Oh, not able to get a shot off. Hornets will keep it in, though. Lakers all the way back up. Henry Major. Walker Thompson trying to get there, and a poke check from Chris Finger. Gavin Patno taking a breather behind the net there for a quick second. Off the boards, it'll go to Connor McDonald. They'll dump it into the zone. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Connor McDonald getting it towards the center there, but the Lakers will get it out of their zone, and a man out of the box. That will be an icing, though. 2:11 left to go in this third period of play. The question, can the Hornets get one on the board? They have 2 minutes and 11 seconds to do so. Face off one to the side there. It goes right to Chad Lowe, and he'll turn it into the corner. Sutton Parrow getting it all the way up for Charlotte Lorraine, and it knocks the stick out of the hands of a Laker there. What a powerful shot, but no use. Sutton Parrow taking it the other way. Teddy Smart sending it to the other corner. Connor McDonald with it there on the boards. He'll send it out of the Hornets' end. Looking to pick that up is Sutton Perro. He'll send it to the other way. Michael LeDuc sending it up for Will Sanzone. Sanzone not able to get a good grip on it. Whitlock, though, putting some pressure on. He'll go up for Noah Testa. He'll put it into the zone. 1:28 left to go. Teddy Smart putting a hit on him. Giving it up for Brady Moore. Brady Moore leaving it there. Noah Testa will pick it up into the corner. Sending it towards the center, but it goes all the way out of the zone. Jack Bobbitt on the other side will have to regroup that. Noah Testa dumping it in. Wheeling it around the boards. Getting it over for Blowers, but it goes over for Michael LeDuc. Brady Moore off like a shot. He's able to get his stick on it, but it gets redirected into the bench of the Lakers. 1 minute and 1 second remain in regulation. That is a lot of time to score one goal. One goal, and I myself will be happy, and a big hit comes from Golden Ives, and he steamrolls. I believe that was Bobbitt. And for the last 58.7 seconds, the Hornets will be on the penalty kill. Can they score a shorty? We'll hold out hope. Face-off, one back by the Hornets, but getting that quickly is Bobbitt. Bobbitt down below the goal line, gets it back, up, I believe, Ben Patterson. Bobbitt, shot, save made by Finger. It'll go back out, save made again, he'll turn it away into the corner. Charlie Lorraine picking it back up. Getting it off the boards there. Brady Moore trying to skate for it. Ben Patterson able to get it up there. And a big collision there between Patnode and him. Nico Capriati, meanwhile, coming up with it. He shoots, and it's off the leg there of a Laker. 22 seconds left. Nico Capriati not too happy. Luke Bobbitt over for Ty Kennedy. It gets back all the way to Caden Rutledge. Rutledge killing time. Dumps it into the Hornets' end. Gavin Patnode all the way down the ice. That will be an icing, but it's stopped by Chadlow. And we will run out of time. My. What a close game that was. Final score in Skaneateles, 3-0 after regulation. 2 of those being power play goals. May I remind you, last year, the first game for the Skaneateles Lakers played against the West Jenny Wildcats ended in the same score. None for the Wildcats, 3 for the Lakers. Something to think about as we end our broadcast here. What will the Hornets be able to do this year? If this is their conduct in their play against a foe like the Lakers, you wonder what the rest of this regular season will have to offer. Final score in the WG Allen Arena in Skaneateles, 3-0 Lakers over the Hornets. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We hope that it was as entertaining as my voice makes it seem. And trust me, if I have it tomorrow, it'll be a wonder. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight, and we wish you a good one.